Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this is going to be actually a follow-up on the response to Miles 923 on Mortal Kombat vs. DC, because of I want to talk about now is Injustice 2's DLC. So yes, I mean even before the game came out, Ed Boon already said that there will be DLC. And again, for people wondering, oh my gosh, you're already saying DLC even the game before coming out? Come on man, why? Well, easy. One, they gotta make money, and just leaving the base game without any expansion, it's just not cutting it in this time of age. One, what happens is that people forget. Then people forget. Not a lot of people are gonna buy the game. So you have to try and expand the game, and by doing that, most common thing is DLC. Just how it goes. I said, well, then why not just put the characters in the game itself? Then the game could go high. Remember, the game has to be a maximum of $60. That's it, $60. And you put too much work for $60, then you're not making a lot of money. That's how the business works. Remember, it's not a charity; it's a business. They're gonna make money. So a lot of times, this game they need to do DLC in order to survive. It is what it is. So with that said, there was a trailer for the DLC character, and what this and for Injustice 2 they're going to do is there's going to be there's 3 packs. Each of the pack will have 3 characters. So there's like DLC character 1, pack 1, pack 2, and pack 3. So yes, total of 9 characters I think throughout the years or 2 years, because a lot of times this game they've been supporting for 2 years. Mortal Kombat X was 2 years. I know between Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice were 2 years apart, so there you go. So, of course, they showed the first trailer for Character Pack 1, which is, well, you should know by now. If not, well, sorry. It's been announced since May, and they are Red Hood, Starfire, and Sub-Zero. Yes, so you gotta know that they're like Sub-Zero, yes, a Mortal Kombat character. So once again, just like in Injustice, Injustice 2 will have Mortal Kombat character joining in Injustice. Remember the first game, it has Scorpion in Injustice 1. So they're doing that again. So, of course, I don't think people were complaining, but I have heard some people were complaining. Some said, oh, cool, But most people says, why would you put Mortal Kombat character in Injustice? And you know what? That's a good question. Hey, Ed Boon. Yeah, seriously. Why are you putting Mortal Kombat characters on Injustice? I don't get it. I mean, seriously. And this is the reason. This is the point of a follow-up or part 2 from Mortal Kombat vs. DC, a response to Miles 923. Is if you're gonna put Mortal Kombat characters in Injustice, especially Injustice 2, why not just make Mortal Kombat vs. DC 2? I mean, I don't know. Seriously, you're putting Mortal Kombat character? Some people even said it's a waste of slot. Why put in a Mortal Kombat character? Why not just put in more DC characters? And I say to that, yeah, I mean, stop, flip-flopping on this thing. Like, oh, we want to put Mortal Kombat characters in Injustice, but we're not going to do Mortal Kombat vs. DC. And yet, it's been already a fact that even Ed Boon already said it himself, that a chance of a sequel to Mortal Kombat vs. DC is going to be really, really slim. Slim to, not going to happen, because the reason is, when they kind of did it with Mortal Kombat vs. DC, even so, they already learned a lot of experience from both Mortal Kombat and Injustice. They're not going to do it because, again, they're too afraid there might be again a bigger backlash. Because remember, Mortal Kombat vs. DC, it did have a lot of backlash. Bottom line is, the Mortal Kombat fans wasn't too happy, the DC fans weren't happy, and the gamers basically dubbed this game a POS. Not Injustice, but Mortal Kombat vs. DC. And if you know what POS is, it's a bad word. Most people know because, POS, so piece off, you get the idea. I don't think it's a POS, but some people think it is, to each their own. It's just an unfortunate note. But so, again, you're putting DLC character, Mortal Kombat DLC characters on Injustice 2. I mean, and the sad part is, to some extent, in my opinion, I know some people may say, no, it's cool. It's not just Sub-Zero. Remember, it's a pack of 3 characters, and there will be 3 packs. And each of those packs will have a Mortal Kombat character. No joke. So the first pack had Sub-Zero, and I don't know who the second one is, or third one, whatever, but because in the end of the trailer, they showed a silhouette teaser. Oh boy, everybody loves that silhouette teaser thing. So, of course, one of them has a triangle hat, which is, there's only one character has that in Mortal Kombat. Raiden. To me, what I think about it, I just think, I know maybe it's interesting, but to some extent, it's a waste of slot, in my opinion. This is not like Phoenix Wright. I mean, for goodness sake, seriously. I know NetherRealm was known for Mortal Kombat because they used to be called, excuse me, Midway Chicago, which is a small group who basically created the Mortal Kombat franchise, and they were part of Midway. And then, of course, now they're NetherRealm. That's your company because Midway went out of business. Warner Brothers bought them. You get the history. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. Maybe there's more Kombat characters, but it's kind of still, I just say it's a waste of slot putting in a Mortal Kombat character on Injustice 2. I mean, seriously, if you're just gonna do that, why not just put Mortal Kombat versus DC, or this is what I keep saying, Midway All-Star versus Justice League, besides Mortal Kombat characters, have Captain Carnage, the guy from Arch Rival, excuse me, the police officer from APB, maybe somebody from Rampart, you get it, or maybe the bad guy from, I don't even know, I can't remember a lot of the Midway characters. They're not really memorable, or Root Beer Tapper guy. I mean, you get the idea. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the DLC Injustice 2. Putting on Mortal Kombat characters, including them on the DLC. Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna suck, but I'm just saying that if you're just gonna do that, just do the crossover. That's what I'm just saying. With that, I'll see you guys later.